Hi, this is Troxel. In today's tutorial, we're going to continue with what we've been looking on in the past couple of tutorials, only this time we are going to actually adjust some parameters in an effect using the same easing function that we've been using in the previous tutorials. So let's take a look and see how that's going to work. First of all, let's take a look at our Vegas timeline. Here we have an event added to the timeline, and if we open up the effects, you can see that we have a vignette effect added to the timeline, and we have the effect turned on so that it's in the center, and we've resized it so that it's showing a smaller portion of the screen. So now we're going to try to keyframe the position of that vignette location. As we've done in the previous times, first we do the my Vegas equals Vegas, then we're going to go through all of the tracks in the project. If it is a video track, then we're going to look at all the events on the track. Then if the event is selected, I'm going to convert that to a video event, and then I'm going to get the list of effects from that video event. In this case, I'm looking specifically for the vignette effect. So I go for each effect in my effects, and then I'm looking to see if the effect.plugin.uniqueID.toString equals the vignette unique ID. Then, if I've found that, then I'm going to convert that to an OFX effect, which I just called OFX, and we get that from EFF.OFX effect. And then I'm specifically looking for an OFX double 2D parameter. It's a 2D parameter because it has an X and a Y, and I just called that spot location. So we get that and we convert it to an OFX 2D parameter type from the OFX center. Center is the name of where the spot location is centered. Now I want to make sure the spot location is animated, so I set that to true. I want to make sure the animated option is turned on. Now we're going to go for the length of the event once again, and we're doing the frame count of that event. Then for my frame equals 0 to my frame is less than or equal to frame length, increase 1 each time that we go through the loop. So the X value, which is going to be the percentage of my frame divided by the frame length. So that's a number from 0 to 1, remember. And then it's going to return a number from 0 to 1. Now, because of the way the numbers work, I need to take 1 minus the result to get the value that I actually want. It all depends on whether or not you're going up or down. In this case, it is going to be dropping down, and since 1 is at the top and 0 is at the bottom, and I'm going from 0 to 1, then I need to take 1 minus that number so that it will drop instead of raise. My ease value is 1 minus the easeOutBounce, and then it passes that X value. Now, one of the good things about the effect is that the range of numbers of allowed values is 0 to 1. And so, because I'm using 0 to 1 in all cases, I don't have to do any conversion, so I'm not multiplying by a frame height or a frame width or anything like that. The next thing I'm doing is creating an OFX double 2D variable, which I just called OC. Then I set the OC.X equal to the X value, the OC.Y equal to the ease value. And then I need to get the time code to place this. So we get timecode.fromFrames and my frame, since that's the frame we're currently working on. Finally, we go to the spot location.setValue.addTime, and then this is the time and this is the value. So let's see how that works. So here is our event. I have it selected, and we run the script. And now when we go through this event, we can see it is falling, bouncing, and bouncing, and then we are going off the edge of the screen. So as you can see, it started at the very top of the screen because I didn't put in that 0.75 multiplier, So it started at the very top, and then it just came through and it was bouncing with the center hitting the bottom of the screen. So now we've seen how we can use it as a transition to bring in an event using pan crop. We've seen how we can create a bouncing ball also using pan crop. Now we've essentially created a bouncing ball using an effect. So we need to expand this a little farther in the coming tutorials to see how we can make this actually into a useful application and be able to adjust the keyframes of an effect. So let me know if you enjoy this series. Let me know what you would like to see in these tutorials, and stay tuned for the next tutorial. Please sign up at www.JETDV.com and subscribe on YouTube to get further notifications on when new videos are presented.